Hints of a very different age on Delmarva. Items uncovered under acres of land that can give us a valuable glimpse into the past. Archaeologists are hard at work at Blackwater National Wildlife Refuge,
which also happens to be the site of Harriet Tubman's birthplace. Several intact artifacts have been uncovered recently, and the research looks promising. And here with more information about the findings is Aaron Leventhal. He is a senior archaeologist with the Cultural Resources Division. Aaron, thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so how did this project get started?
So a handful of years ago, the Fish and Wildlife Service approached MDOT archaeologists and asked us to come take a look at their property because it was rumored that Ben Ross, who's Harriet Tubman's father's home, was there. And so we took a ride out there, and it was in the middle of the summer, and a lot of Blackwater's a swamp. So we knew it was going to be a pretty challenging project, but we're brave.
Yeah.
So we started our survey later that year, and after digging about 1,000 holes and doing about 6 months of historic research, we think, we know that we found Harriet Tubman's father's home place.
Yeah, so what items were you able to find?
You name it. I mean, this is a house site, so you've got everything from food waste, architectural remains, table settings, personal items, pieces of furniture. We've got pretty much a nearly complete picture of what life was like in the late 18th and early 19th century.
Yeah.
In this part of Dorchester County for a man who's enslaved.
Right.
And his family. So.
Yeah, and it's kind of a bittersweet discovery because it's not a story with a happy ending, is it?
No, it's not. And frankly, it can be, because what we're seeing is a picture of resistance and a picture of perseverance. This is a place where a family maintained their bonds and culture was maintained. And basically, it's the root of African American culture today.
Yeah.
So, to find that, it's related as well to Harriet Tubman, is really important. And I think, as the governor said in our event the other day, this difficult history helps build a strong foundation for us in the state.
So what will then come of the items? Where will they kind of go?
The artifacts are getting processed in our lab and analyzed, and they will eventually go to the state's archaeology museum at Jefferson Patterson Park and Museum in Southern Maryland, and then they can be taken out on loan, and hopefully they'll be displayed at the Underground Railroad Visitor Center, at Blackwater. So,
what do we hope to learn from this discovery?
So, we're getting a pretty vivid picture of the landscape that Harriet Tubman and her family knew, and this landscape helped to inform Harriet and mold her into what she is, and gave her the skills that she needed to, do what she did later on in life, over 13 missions.
Wow. Aaron Leventhal, thank you so much for coming in and helping us learn a little bit more about this discovery.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.